yoga, as well as the many obvious health benefits, can also help you out in a life and death situation and even help you to discover the meaning of life. That is, according to today's movie, Deadly Yoga Retreat. No, this is not a joke and it's not a spoof. It's actually supposed to be serious. It starts with this couple. They're in Maui and they've found this waterfall.
It's beautiful!
He's scared of heights, so he won't jump down the waterfall, but she goes up to the top. But what's this? Some guy has come up behind her. And she's a goner. This is Isabella, or Izza, and she's just got home from law school. She's telling her dad, Patrick, how it's been a year since she taught her last yoga class, and that she really misses it.
I thought that was just a hobby for fun.
Oh, sorry, Patrick's not her dad, he's her husband. She goes to the mailbox, and what a coincidence. She's received an invitation to Remington Morrow's exclusive yoga retreat in Maui.
Oh, I see.
She's applied to go on this life-changing retreat 5 times when she was teaching yoga, and now, out of nowhere, this invitation has arrived.
Remington Morrow is a genius.
So she's going, and here we are in Maui. As she arrives at the hotel, she meets this woman, Pam, who she hasn't seen for ages. This Pam woman is absolutely awful, the character and the actress.
I'm currently free and easy if anyone asks.
She already wants to bang the instructor, Remy.
Especially him.
It's orientation now, and all the women are flirting with him.
You're here because I've had my eye on you and I think you have potential.
Okay, so from this we can assume that he has some sort of national scouting network to pick the best yoga people for this annual week-long retreat.
That's absurd. Don't be surprised if one of your own suddenly disappears one morning. It's all part of the process.
This all seems a bit over the top so far.
I'm not sure I like the idea that one of us could get kicked out at any moment.
So it's the first class, and he's talking a load of yoga nonsense. One of the students, Nina, is struggling with what I assume are basic yoga positions. So Remy asks to see her after class.
Ooh, that can't be good.
Or maybe it is good.
In his office, he tells Nina that even though she's hot, she's just not cutting it. Then it turns into, look, you can stay on the retreat if you have sex with me. But she says it's not happening, so he offers her a shrimp.
Want one?
No, really, I'm allergic to shellfish.
I know.
And that's the end of Nina. He calls someone called Jeffrey to tell him there's been a terrible accident. Next day, Jeffrey, who I assume is the hotel manager or something, starts asking Remy what he should tell Nina's family. But Remy's like, shut up, Jeffrey, I've got a yoga class waiting.
What?
The class notice that Nina is gone, but they assume that she's just been sent home for not being good enough. At lunch, it's clear that Remy has the hots for Izza, and Pam is jealous because she's absolutely gagging for it.
If he even looked in my direction, I'd be going home ashamed and happy.
God, she is awful. It's the next class. It's hot yoga, and this woman Gretchen hasn't drunk enough water, so she passes out.
This is all very unfortunate.
Remy decides she needs to go to a hospital. Izza is telling Pam and a couple of others that she blames Remy for this, for creating a culture of fear.
She didn't feel like she could say anything or take a break because she doesn't want to get kicked out.
Remy has decided Gretchen won't be coming back.
You don't raise the average by letting the losers stay.
Later that day, Remy comes to Izza's hotel room to make sure she's coming to the party this evening.
You really don't take no for an answer, do you?
It's one of my virtues.
Gretchen is waiting outside the hotel with her bags packed as she's been told she has to leave.
I put my whole life on hold to come here.
Did you? It's a week-long yoga retreat.
What exactly in your life did you have to put on hold? Your mother's dead and your father likes the bottle more than you.
That's nice.
What more can you offer?
Okay, so we all know what he's getting at, and yes, before the party, Remy is banging Gretchen on the beach. She thinks that's got her back on the retreat, but he says, no, sorry, you weren't good enough.
God, that's gotta hurt.
So she threatens to tell everyone he forced her. Bad move. And here we are at the party. All the women are excited because Remy has arrived. He explains that each year he picks 4 students to take on a special mountain adventure.
Okay.
And he's picked the only ones with speaking parts who are still alive.
Lisa.
Who only has 1 lung.
Everly.
An absolute slag who's desperate to bang Remy.
Pam.
The annoying friend who's also desperate to bang Remy and probably anyone else. She's awful and I'm annoyed she's not already dead.
And Isabella.
She's the main character and Remy wants to bang her.
We're gonna need a couple bottles of champagne?
Unfortunately, the drinking starts, and if you can believe it, Pam is even worse at drunk acting than she is at normal acting. This gets really embarrassing now, as Everly and Pam are both throwing themselves at Remy. Of course, Everly is much better than Pam.
Yes, of course.
So she ends up taking Remy back to her hotel room. Now Izzet and Pam are both hammered, and Izzet has decided what she wants to get out of the retreat.
Clarity. I came here for clarity.
Then she calls Patrick.
I'm looking for something.
And what's that?
Clarity.
Yeah, alright, we get it. You're looking for clarity. Clarity on what? Don't know, and it's never explained, so let's ignore that. On the way to her room, she sees Remy and Everly walking along the beach together. The next morning, they're about to head into the mountains for the special adventure, and One Lung explains that Everly isn't coming.
She flakes sometimes.
Nobody has actually heard from her, and nobody seems at all concerned that she's the third person in as many days who's gone missing without saying a word to anyone. But whatever, these are minor details. Patrick calls Izzet to see if she's feeling okay this morning.
I hope you find some clarity up there.
Well, that is her whole reason for being there. Anyway, Remy comes over and takes over the phone call, and it's seriously weird.
I'll take good care of your wife.
I don't think so.
On the way up the mountain, Remy spouts more yoga nonsense until they set up camp for the night. Remy explains that he's had a difficult childhood and his mum's boyfriend used to beat him up. He says he died in an unfortunate car accident, but the implication here is that he was Remy's first victim. Izzet decides to go to bed, and in the middle of the night, Remy comes into her tent looking for some action. She kisses him but instantly regrets it and tells him to get out, and that's the last time something like that is going to happen.
The very last.
Oh, dear.
The next day, Izzet tells Pam what happened.
So if you don't want him, I'll take him.
Yes, we know you want him, Pam.
You piece of shit.
This isn't any kind of revelation. You've been throwing yourself at him from the moment you arrived at the hotel. Then they get to this familiar-looking waterfall. Izzet says it looks nice, but she's scared of heights.
Isn't that terrible?
The higher up the mountain they get, the tougher it is for One Lung Lisa to breathe, so she starts to struggle. Pam has decided that it's her turn to shag Remy now, and when they go into the bushes, One Lung Lisa starts having some sort of an attack. So Izzet takes her back to the camp, at which point Remy and Pam emerge from the woods. Lisa collapses, so Remy sends Izzet and Pam to find some signal and call for help, so he can strangle her. Remy then goes to find Izzet and Pam to tell them that she's dead. Remy blames the air and her lungs for her death, but Izzet has worked out that Remy sent them to get signal so he could finish her off. Pam has finally seen sense and goes off on one at Remy for absolutely ages.
God, you are disgusting!
Yes, this scene goes on and on and on. Finally, Remy gets bored of her crap, so he stabs her.
Yes!
Izzet starts running away and Remy is chasing her down. Unfortunately, this scene also seems to last forever. But oh no, she's reached the top of the waterfall and she's scared of heights, remember? And Remy is coming. What can she do? Oh my god, what the fuck? She's using the power of yoga to overcome her fears and escape a killer. Well, I say escape. He jumps in straight after her, so we're back to more chasing. She's now apparently injured, so he's caught up to her. So she hides in the trees. He's still banging on about yoga business, but he's got a knife now, so he needs to be taken more seriously.
Hey, Remy, I looked inside.
What'd you see?
Clarity.
And that's it. Remy is dead because Isabella found clarity. So Izzet has made it back to the hotel where the police have found Gretchen and Everly's bodies. Jeffrey, the hotel manager, is being arrested, which seems a bit harsh considering he did nothing wrong. But never mind. Anyway, later, as she stares into the ocean, Patrick arrives.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
What?
So the trip has been a success, has it? Worth every penny. Brilliant.
What a pile of shit.
Until next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out this other video. Thank you.